Art. The second you heard that word, what did you picture in your mind? Art museums, classical music, your TOK project? Art is most commonly known as a form of expression, and that in general people view things such as music, dance, paintings, and literature as forms of art. Each piece of art has a sense of individuality, as things such as religious beliefs, morality, culture, and personal knowledge of the creator greatly reflect in the art itself. Despite all of these very subjective factors, they all have commonalities when it comes to which ways of knowing are involved in the arts. Those ways of knowing include imagination, emotion, intuition, reason, faith, sense perception, memory, and language.
There is ambiguity within art, and there is an uncertainty that ambiguity creates during the exchange of knowledge. There is also a certain connotation that different arts can have, and different languages have different meanings. This includes the message of the art, which can be interpreted in many different ways. Language is also shown in many forms of art, such as music, poetry, visual, and so on.
So for example, let's say we have this artist, and they decide to ship out their art to 2 different countries where it can be sold. In the first country, everyone enjoys the art because flowers represent good luck in their culture. However, in the second country, everyone's angered with the artist as flowers are seen as a hate symbol where they're from, and they can't believe the artist would send something like this to their country. And this shows how ambiguous art can be, as everyone can attach different connotations to certain art pieces.
The knowledge system of a society is split into 2 different types of knowledge. The thoughts of an individual is known as personal knowledge, while shared knowledge depends on the combined thoughts of society as a whole. An artist's work is a product of several ways of knowing, such as emotion and sense perception. However, this can be represented as their own personal knowledge. For instance, an artist can use their own experiences to create art along with their memory. Additionally, knowledge of the arts requires shared knowledge on past arts and art techniques. Therefore, an artist's influences are examples of shared knowledge that affects other artists' personal knowledge. There are a lot of ways of knowing that are used in the arts, and we would argue that every way of knowing is involved in the arts in some way. First, we have emotion, and art can be a way to express the artist's feelings and at the same time bring emotional reaction to the viewer. When you view art, you are first recalling upon your sense perception, such as sight and smell. Artists also use their sense perception in order to make art. With the idea of memory in mind, artists can try to document things exactly in order to create art. Imagination is an aspect that is an extension of art and creativity.
Artists from the present use influence from past artists in order to shape their own work, and use methods from past work to create their own styles. This would be shared knowledge, which contributes to the development of modern art.
An example of this could be YouTube, because YouTube is a website full of people sharing their creations and their art with others, and you can find lots of inspiration to make your own art.